Good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. We've taken this Ford Ranger in part exchange. We're absolutely delighted to have this as a part of our used car offering. Now, like with all our videos, if you haven't seen any of our previous ones, I always like to give a little bit of background on the vehicles, you know, where they've come from, previous owners, etc. Now, this was purchased brand new by its previous owner in September 2020. So the car is, what, about 15 months old now. Now this car's covered under 15,000 miles. It's the 2-litre Ranger twin cab and it's the limited model. Now, before we proceed with this video, I just want to apologise in advance because I haven't had a pickup truck through our used car stock for years. Mazda, obviously we are a Mazda dealer, stopped doing the BT50, which was in effect a Ford Ranger some years ago. So I might be a little bit rusty on the specs, etc. But I'm sure I can muddle the way, my way through this. Now, it's presented in a black paint with leather seats. I'm just seeing if this paint is metallic. To me, it looks solid. It's got like a black leather interior, twin cab. I've mentioned that. You've got these lovely chrome mirror caps, chrome grille, the side steps. Now I don't know if that's a part of the limited specification. You've got the roll bar at the back. Now there was 3 items that the previous owner, the gentleman that bought it new, opted for. That was the tow pack, so please take note of that. And he towed a caravan. He lived in we're in Orpington here. He lives only a few miles away, and at the weekends he used to tow his little caravan to Brands Hatch, where he helped marshalling, etc. So he's a bit of a gentleman's a bit of a petrol head. So that's basically what he used it for. He's in the construction industry, the gentleman, but didn't really use this to carry goods around, etc. He was a surveyor, so the car's not had a hard life at all, and hopefully you'll be able to see that from this video and from the photographs that I've taken. Now, so you've got the tow pack. The other thing gentleman ordered was this tonneau cover. So this was an extra, which sort of folds away. All right, I think that's really handy. I will show you in the back. Now I do apologise. I don't think my valeter realised I wanted him to clean this load area. But you've got this sort of plastic, hard plastic liner, I suppose. I'd imagine that's standard, but the car has got a spare wheel, and that looks like a full-size one to me. So I don't know if that's meant to go under here, but it's in the back and it looks unused. But I'll give this load area a clean, ready for the next customer. There is a spare plate there in case you are going to tow anything, but this is all lockable. So very handy. I think if I was to buy one of these, that's certainly something I'd get, or even the sort of cab thing that you can get. But I think this would probably suffice for what I would want it for. I've recently bought a little quad for my 3-year-old son, so it could go in there nicely and sort of lock it away. So yeah. Now, as I say, the car's not had a hard life. Look, you can see the chassis there. You know, it's not been on, I don't know, construction sites and had I don't know, materials in and out of the car, etc. It's all very nice indeed. Let's have a look at here. Back seats are all beautiful. Now this is like a hard vinyl leatherette, and something I noticed, you've got a 3-pin plug socket here, so that'll come in handy for I don't know, laptops and whatnot. 12-volt socket there, electric windows in the back. You've got this armrest with cup holders, all the roof linings in good condition. You've got the original overmats, but it's all very, very good. I've noticed it's got keyless entry, okay, to get in the car. Keyless start. You've got an electric driver's seat, armrest. yeah, all good stuff. So let's yeah, let's get in the car and let's work our way through all the spec. Now, those side steps do come in handy for climbing in, and then you've got this grab handle there. Ooh, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car up because it's very cold. Let's get the heater going. Now, what have I done with the key? Right, I've got two keys for the car. Yeah, they look like that. So you put your foot on the brake. This lights up green just to let you know. Car recognises that there's a key in the car, and she fires up into life. Now this car's done 14,229 miles. Okay, let me just turn that fan down. And it was serviced. Actually in November. So it's not due. It's because it was a September registered car. It's actually. Oh no, sorry, that's the original service sticker, so I do apologise. Getting myself confused. This car was serviced on the 5th of November. All right, so that's a nice easy date to remember. What was the mileage? I wish I brought my glass. There we go, it was at 12,270 miles. So, what's that, 2,000 miles ago? Less than that. The car had its service at a cost of £327. Filters, pollen filters, and oil obviously. Okay, so yeah, so full service history. That was done at Bristol Street Motors. I'd imagine that was the supplying dealer, and the car has had no previous owners to the original customer. Okay, so he bought it brand new. In case you're curious and thinking why has the gentleman changed, he it was something on his tick list. Wanted a pickup truck, I'll be honest. It's something that's on my tick list. And now he's gone for a Mazda MX-30 that he's not getting till March, but he was very happy to give us the car early, which is great because I've got an empty used car forecourt, like a lot of motor dealers at the moment with the shortage of new cars. So, we got your wipers here, okay, and they've got the auto function, yeah. Indicators, okay. Now the car has got lane departure warning, okay. So if you don't indicate when leaving a lane, it will warn you. Bleep or a rumble is normally on our Mazdas. I'd imagine it's the same for this. Let's have a look here. This steering column must adjust. I'm just trying to figure out how it does. Must be a lever somewhere. It's going to make me look silly. Might have to get out of the car and have a look. Okay, hold on. Aha, there it is. So you got the lever there. You release that, and then this is free. And it's, oh, that surprises me. It's just up and down, not in and out. Just try that again. Yeah, just up and down. Okay. Not the end of the world. So here you've got your cruise control, speed limiter. Okay, here you can answer your call, decline your call, adjust your volume. You got voice control there. Look at this. You can control your radio here. You got AM, FM, and DAB. DAB, I think that's a really great thing to have because I've got a feeling a lot of channels will be switching off their FM broadcast and going up straight over to DAB. Now you've got a automatic gearbox, and I believe this is something like 10 speed or something like that. Okay, oh, that's interesting. I've just noticed, right, you've got the rev counter here. It goes up. I don't know if you noticed that, but when I put it in sports, in the sort of sports setting, you get the sort of more traditional rev counter. Quite like that. Now I think these are like 8 speed, but don't quote me on that. Might be more. And you've got 2 high ratio, 4 high ratio, and 4 low. So this would have really good off-road capability. In fact, I'd love to take something like this off-road. You've got your traction control. You've got your hill descent, so that keeps the car nice and steady when descending down a steep hill, etc. So for off-roading really. The car's got an automatic engine start-stop function, which will switch the engine off in traffic when you're stationary, and then restart as you go to move away. And you've got parking sensors front and rear. Okay, so oh, and by the way, this is a Euro 6 car, obviously because of the year, so you can drive it in and around London, even on the in the expanded ULEZ zone. You've got here heated seats. I mean, who would ever think it in a pickup truck? You've got heated front screen. I don't know if you can see the elements in the windscreen. So that's a wonderful thing that Ford introduced. Rear heated, so front heated, rear heated, temperature here. Okay, and that comes up on here as well. And I was struggling to change the direction of the heater earlier, and I discovered it's on here. So look, you can face, feet, aircon on, off, screen. So much easier to operate from here. Menu, let's have a look. Yeah, you can actually do all the heater controls from here rather than down here. I'm not sure why they've done that, but I suppose it's safer having it up here. Okay, so we've got that. Got two 12-volt sockets here, which is just strange. I think that's bizarre. You've got two 12-volt sockets, and you've got two USBs down here, and then you've got the 3-pin socket out the back. Now, we had a Mustang in recently that we sold, and a lot of this is very, I've seen in the Mustang as well. So perhaps it's like the American influence. Perhaps they use more things with 12-volt sockets. You got a regular keep your fit handbrake, cup holders, and I'd imagine that's a CD player. A lot of cars don't have them these days. So, oh yes, it is. I can see the eject button here. So you can connect to your Bluetooth device. You can actually use the apps as well. So it's, I suppose, like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So then you can use other navigation systems if you don't want to use the one that's built into the car. Let's see how easy this is to use. So CR5. There you go. I've just put in my postcode. Easy enough, quite quick. Nice big screen, clear map.
Please proceed to
okay, so there you go. Dead easy to use. 28 miles. That's right. That's if I go on the motorway. And then I'd imagine there's lots of other menu, screen view, cancel route, show route, reroute, nav settings, route preferences. Oh, there you go. So you can look preferred route fastest. I think that's what most of us would go for. But if you're not in a rush, shortest, save yourself some fuel perhaps. You can choose an eco route, etc. It's all great stuff. There's your phone, iPhone. Oh, it's got some phones on here. We'll obviously clear that. Nav, settings, audio. It's all good stuff. I quite like this car actually. I really like the way it drives as well. I did notice you've got plus minus as well, so that's where you drive it in manual mode. One touch electric window there. You've got your light settings here. I believe that's auto lights as well, as you'd expect. Okay, so obviously because we're a Mazda dealer and we do take things like this and sell you know, non-franchise stuff, part exchange is extremely welcome. I know there's a lot of things you hear on the radio, online, sell your car to these online people, and there's more and more of them popping up, and you get a better deal. You'll get the best deal dealing with us directly. So you know, please do your research. Obviously, go online, you know, get a price, etc. And you know, do give us a chance. I would say 99.9% of times we'll be able to match, if not better, and we won't be like the others and get you down, false hope, and you know, then sort of chip away at the price. The car still has the remainder of the Ford warranty. So this car was born on the 4th of September 2020, so I'd imagine it's 3 years on this. So I'd imagine you'll have a warranty until 2020. Not terribly sure if you get roadside assistance with Ford. I know you do with the Mazda. There you go. It's a 2-litre engine. It's Euro 6. It's the limited EcoBlue 4x4. All right. So privately owned car, and very well spec'd indeed. If you'd like any more specific photographs or videos of the car, if there's any questions that you have that maybe I've not covered in this video, please don't hesitate to ask. We're more than happy to help, and more than happy to help at any time of day. So outside regular working hours, you know, you can always call us and leave us a voicemail. Alternatively, send us an email and we shall come back to you quite quickly. Okay. We've got great finance facilities. We've got the facilities to extend warranties, and we do have a delivery, free delivery within a 100-mile radius. But if you're further away, you know, I say please inquire. I'm sure we can, you know, come to some form of arrangement. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've quite enjoyed doing it actually, and working my way around the car. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.